Hi, I'm Rich Blundell, and I'm an expert in animal mythologies. That means that I study and explore the fascinating spiritual, cultural, and often dangerous power struggles between man and beast. In this episode of Myths and Man and Monster, I'll be exploring the most ancient, widespread, and primal animal that has ever entered the human imagination. This creature is feared, revered, and detested throughout time and across every human culture. This is the animal that has left its indelible stamp on the human psyche. I'm speaking, of course, about the serpent. In this episode, I'll travel to the source of a truly incredible modern-day serpent myth. This one, not surprisingly, comes from deep within the Brazilian jungles, where an indigenous tribe claims that they are the discoverers of the molecular structure of DNA. The Ashanika people claim that the double helix has been appearing in their herb-induced psychotropic trances for centuries. Now, this is long before Watson and Crick demonstrated it by modern science in 1953. Is this the creature that set the stage for so much human fear? Is this the creature from the Bible that corrupted Adam and Eve? Or is this the rainbow serpent, who the Australian Aborigines believe, as it slithered across the landscape, that its imprint became the rivers and streams of Australia? Or is this a representation of a stone serpent recently found in a Botswana cave? Beneath the serpent, they found a secret chamber through which it is believed that a shaman would have projected his voice. I wonder what he would have said. But in any case, when you look into its eyes, you have to ask yourself, should we be full of fear or fascination, or both? So now we have finally come to the divination ritual of the turtle bone oracles. This ancient ceremony was required to ask the questions of utmost importance and significance to the dynasty. This is the opportunity to ask the greatest questions of life. But first, I must prepare the oracle bone according to Dr. Fladd's specifications. The complex steps of this sacred ritual are a testament to the greater function of myth. Myths serve humanity by creating a world that extends and transcends the ordinary world. The truth of a myth does not come by conforming to science or facts. A myth is true if it provides us with something greater to be a part of. And if you think this is a trivial point, recall that the Shang were not some backwoods tribe that existed for a blink of anthropological time. The Shang were a great civilization with high art and culture that ruled, governed, and prospered for almost 1,000 years, and by means of this very turtle bone oracle. To think that the great success of the Shang rests quite literally on the backs of some ancient turtles that crawled up onto the muddy banks of the Yellow River almost 4,000 years ago. It is this very ritual that makes the transcendent world of the Shang accessible to me today. And it is this participatory action that makes the unknowable known and the unseen seen. The ritual makes it real. In my tent on the last night of the expedition, I was going over the transcripts from the interviews that I had conducted earlier with the Samburu herdsmen. Suddenly I realized it. Hidden in the words of these old men was what could be the final piece to the puzzle. Remember, these are the oldest men in the region. They are herdsmen who have spent nearly every moment of their lives outdoors and who depend on a keen awareness of climate.
Understanding this is the ancient wisdom that these people have. These are the people that live here.
nothing.